some of the most miraculous card tricks are also some of the most simple. In this effect, after dealing a totally random number of cards and having a totally free choice of pile, the spectator has selected an unknown card. And yet, every single time, as the magician, you'll be able to demonstrate that you're miraculously able to predict the matching card to the spectator's totally random selection. It's a self-working miracle. Stick around as we explore the trick, the secret, and of course, the usual inspiring message. Let's go. Welcome back to CoachTrick, where magic meets inspiration and success. Get ready to witness a true miracle. In today's tutorial, we're delving into one of the most extraordinary self-working card tricks, a mind-bending prediction that seems totally impossible. Picture this: a spectator freely selects a card from a shuffled deck, and the magician, seemingly foreseeing the future, reveals an incredible matching prediction. And best of all, it's easy to perform. This trick is a testament to the fact that you don't need complex sleights to create jaw-dropping moments of wonder. As ever, we'll also reflect on the connection between mastering the art of magic and unlocking doors to success more widely. Now, grab a deck and let's jump in to this self-working miracle. And here's what happens. You're going to hand the deck to the spectator and ask them to give it a shuffle. And they can shuffle the deck as much as they like. It really is mixed up. And you can even then show all of the cards mixed, like so. You're now going to take the deck, and as the magician, you're going to look through the cards and select a predictor card. Now this is a card which you're hopefully going to match to the spectator's selection. And you're just looking for one predictor card, and you're going to take that card and place it aside like so. You're now going to hand the cards to the spectator, and you're going to ask them to deal as many cards as they like to the table. And they really can deal as many cards as they like. It's a totally free choice. You might even invite them to take some cards back or even deal some more cards. It's totally up to them. We now have 2 piles. We're now going to offer the spectator another totally free choice to choose one of these piles, and whichever pile they choose, they will use. So let's say in this instance, they choose this pile here. Ask the spectator to take this pile and just to turn over the top card. In this instance, we have the 9 of clubs. At this point, let's just recap what's happened. We started with a shuffled deck. From that shuffled deck, I selected a predictor card. The spectator then dealt as many cards as they liked to the table. The spectator then selected a pile to use. They selected this pile over here. They turned over the top card and revealed a 9. We're now going to use that 9 to deal 9 cards from this pile to select a totally random card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There can be no doubt that the spectator's card is a totally free choice, a totally random choice. And yet, if I'm right with my predictor card will match the colour and number of the spectator's card. The spectator selected the 10 of hearts. My predictor card, the 10 of diamonds. A remarkable self-working trick with so much randomness that it just seems impossible. But stick around, because now I will show you exactly how it works. So you're simply going to start off by asking the spectator to give the cards a shuffle, and they can shuffle the deck as much as they like. It's truly mixed, and that's what adds to the power of this effect. And you can then show the cards are mixed just by spreading them like so. Now in the act of showing the cards are mixed, you're secretly going to note the value of the top card here. So in this instance, the 7 of clubs, but most importantly, we're going to remember it's a 7. So once you've noted that card, just close the deck up like so. In the next step, we're going to look through the cards to find ourselves a predictor card. But the secret thing we're going to do is we're going to count from the bottom the number of cards corresponding to the value at the top. So in this instance, remember, we have a 7. So secretly, in the act of looking through the cards, going to count 7 cards from the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to give us our secret key card. So in this instance, the ace of spades. We're now going to use the secret key card to find our predictor card, because our predictor card is going to be the other corresponding black ace. It's going to be the other corresponding card to your key card. So in this instance, we have the ace of spades here. We're going to look for the ace of clubs. So you're just going to look through the deck. Here's the ace of clubs. And we're going to make it look as though we're trying to find that predictor card. When you find your card, remember we're looking for the ace of clubs, there it is. Just take it out and place it aside like so. We're now going to give the cards to the spectator, and we're going to ask them to deal as many cards as they like into a pile to the table. Now, as they start dealing, you're looking for your secret key card that you remembered near the bottom of the deck. Remember, in this instance, it was the ace of spades. Now, once they've dealt past that key card, you can then ask them to stop at any point, because you need them to get past the key card. So once they've dealt past that, just invite them to stop dealing whenever they feel like it. And so they stop just there. We want to emphasize that this truly is random though, so you might invite them to take some cards back, or even to add some extra cards. It's entirely up to them, because it's a totally free choice. This now gives us 2 piles of cards, the dealt pile and the remaining pile here. Let's just take stock of where we are. At the top of the remaining pile here, we have the 7 of clubs. Remember, that was our original top card that we remembered. The 7 of clubs is 7. And the 7th card down here in the dealt pile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, will be our secret key card that we remembered near the bottom of the deck, the ace of spades, which, remember, will correspond to our predictor card over here. So all that we need to do now is just make sure the spectator selects this card as their randomly selected card. And to do that, we're going to ask the spectator to select one of these piles, and whichever pile they select is the pile that they're going to use. So let's say in this instance, the spectator selects this pile here. We're going to hand that to the spectator, ask them to turn the top card over, which is a 7. Now at this point, we'll want to just emphasize how we've got here. Remember, we started with a shuffled deck. I selected a prediction card. The spectator then dealt as many cards as they wanted to the table. They then selected a random pile, this pile, which has given them a 7. And all of this is just re-emphasizing just how random this selection really will be. So they've turned up the 7. You'll take this pile here. You'll deal down 7 cards, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 7th card will obviously be the ace of spades. Now that's one scenario. The other scenario is that the spectator selects this pile here. If they select this pile here, just hand them that pile. You will take this pile, you'll turn over the top card, which is a 7, and then you'll ask the spectator just to deal down the 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then to take the 7th card as their selected card. Whichever pile they choose, you're going to end up in this situation here, the spectator's card and your predictor card. And all you need to do now is to reveal whether your predictor card matches the number and colour of this totally randomly selected card by the spectator. And of course, if you follow the steps, you're guaranteed a surefire miracle. This is a great self-working prediction. It just seems totally unexplainable. So much free choice that this surely must be a randomly selected card. And yet you'll predict its matched card every single time. Practice this one, go out there, perform it, and of course, above all else, have fun. And there you have it. We've unravelled the secrets of an absolutely miraculous prediction that transcends the ordinary. Remember, in the world of magic, the seemingly impossible is just a shuffle away. As you continue to master these mesmerising tricks, remember this. Life, much like a deck of cards, is filled with surprises and opportunities waiting to be revealed. So embrace the wonder, share the magic, and let each trick be a reminder that in your hands, every moment holds the potential for something extraordinary. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, keep moving forwards, keep the magic alive, and take care.